Kakadu, bit of a dream, very Darwin-Northern territory to go and see.
That's cool.
Oh, we did a lot of Kakadu.
We stayed at Jabiru, although I would most probably recommend staying at
Shithole. Jabiru was
the central business district of Jabiru, and we're looking for a supermarket now. There's our car parked over in the car park. You walk through the grass here. Got all these buildings. Nothing has a sign on it. See, nothing signed. One of these is, I'll give you a clue. One of these is a supermarket. And
there could be a sign over there on that wall there, darling.
And I think, is that a sign? No, it's spray painting. But do you know what? This is the supermarket. Let's go. Right, that was the supermarket. That was the supermarket, and here is, in the same supermarket, is Kmart.
Campground was lovely, and it had
Yeah.
a beautiful pool, and they got a restaurant in there for night time as well. But
That was the Aurora Resort campground we
Yeah,
stayed in
that's
Jabiru.
lovely, yeah.
That was nice, and nice people and all that.
yeah, and we didn't go into the Mercure to have a look either.
Mercure, yeah.
That's the
Crocodile Hotel.
The Crocodile Hotel. But there's not much around Jabiru, so well, there's not much around anywhere.
There's really nothing.
But, yeah. So, but when we went to the Yellow Waters tour, which was fantastic, we saw where everybody had been.
That's where everyone camps. It's a lodge there. Coolinda, I think. Coolinda Lodge, yeah. That looked
Yeah.
pretty nice. So we think we'll go back there
Yeah.
and stay there.
That
so
was pumping. They had
Yeah.
bands, and it was really awesome.
We had a good yellow water tour. The scenery was just, I don't know, you can't even put words to it, to be honest. A storm came in. We were doing the evening, sunrise, and a storm came in. But hey, it was way better with a storm than a sunrise. It was just beautiful.
And Jackie and your partner.
Oh yeah,
Right.
they were cool. Jackie works there. She helped us get on the boat. She's lovely. She's really cool.
Yeah.
So thank
They
you.
handed
Jackie.
out the ponchos in case so we didn't get wet.
Yeah, a bit of wind came in and all
Yeah.
that, but it was good. And it was really good. And pretty educational tour.
Yeah.
So
And loads of crocs.
Yeah, we're going to go back and do that one again,
Absolutely.
aren't we? So we'll talk more about that next time we do that.
Yeah, we will.
That was pretty cool. And we did a hike up to, what was the name of the
Look,
lookout?
we're not even pronouncing these. I'm not even going to try.
Narulanja.
Nurulanja.
You're looking at the paper like I did.
You
I
had it
cheated.
written down, yeah. And you've practiced too. There's actually another
Nurulanja.
one as well.
Yeah. Lookout, we did that. That was fantastic. So there's more drone footage here and stuff. did the hike up there. That was really
Visitor
good.
Centre at Bowley, I think it's called. Please forgive my pronunciation.
Was it
Bowley.
Bowley?
Yeah,
Yep.
the visitor centre there's really helpful. They're great.
Yeah, they were cool. Nice,
Yeah.
nice place. Yeah.
There's a lot of places still closed, so you had to be very
So we
careful.
just did some hikes and drove down a couple of roads we weren't allowed to.
Saw some fantastic Aboriginal rock art.
Yeah, that was neat.
Yeah, and that's an easy walk, guys.
Yeah, where was that one?
That was like just off the car park.
Yeah.
That's another in, and I'm not.
I'll put the little map here below and put an arrow to it. You can work it out yourself. But that was really cool. It was a little walk to some art. It's like a loop track thing, you know, a little wee lookout. Not a fantastic lookout, but it was nice. And that was worth doing, though, if you really want to see some art. It was cool as. And we saw some sunglasses on art, didn't we? Rock art sunglasses. That was cool. Those guys
When
were
you
older.
go on a hike with the joke stuff. Yeah.
Or me. So that was pretty cool. We did that.
And then our dream.
It was kind of our dream, really, to go to Kakadu and do all that.
But then, what was the main thing that we wanted to do? We got to go there.
Yellow Woods thing. Oh, Cahills Crossing. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, some people call it Cahills Crossing.
Only Ellie calls it Cahills.
No, there were locals that call it Cahills. So I don't know.
Cahills Crossing.
There you go. We're calling it Cahill and Cahills.
So here's a video of going in there. There's quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
So that road was actually
Mangella Creek.
Mangella Creek. Yep, it was impassable and closed and all the rest, but we did get through.
Yeah.
Somebody in a ram had actually got stuck that morning and broken down the water.
They're electrics.
Yeah, the electrics had buggered up, so
Yeah.
they got towed out, but we gave it a go. We got through. And
Actually, it wasn't closed. We were allowed high range 4-wheel drives. We were allowed to go through.
I think that was like that came in after we'd gone through.
Yeah.
That afternoon it was opened up, but we got through in the morning.
Yeah.
And we got out to Cahills and
That's closed. You can't get through there at the moment.
yeah, the actual crossing at Cahills.
Yeah.
Here's some video and stuff as well.
Here we are at Cahills Crossing, and fishing, well, it's not been fantastic, has it?
We made it.
We made it to Cahills though. We got through some pretty deep water. Break right here for video. And yep, we're still at Cahills Crossing, and it's been it's been really nice. Look how beautiful this is here. Let's get the video off us and we'll show the water. Hang on, I'm actually gonna... That's Cahills Crossing. When we got here, the tide was going the other way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So now it's going
And we didn't catch anything that way.
the other way from the other way now.
And we're still not catching anything.
No, we were counting on catching only incoming barra, and now we're catching only no barra on the outgoing tide. But anyway, That's pretty cool. What are you going to do?
Try pausing it.
Okay.
So there's a really good lookout area here, which is great, and a big seated area, so you can bring your picnics. No barbecues. They haven't really cleaned it up very well, have they?
No. Well, to be fair, I think it's open like today.
Yeah.
Because when we came through, you weren't allowed through the road. It was, what do they call it? Impassable when closed. And we got through, as did one or two others. And when we got here, there was a couple of people fishing and stuff. And the rangers have been through, and they haven't really said anything about us doing that. So that's been good. And then we've since sort of read that they're starting to open it before four-wheel drive, so they've got a bit of clearance. So that's pretty good. I wouldn't go across the actual Cahills crossing itself at the moment. Actually, they've got gates across that.
Yeah, you can't even get across.
So despite trying to open the gate, we couldn't get through.
And big fines as well.
Big fines, yeah.
Always.
No, we like to fine.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting here. We've been here, I don't know, a couple of hours. You know, we're going to be here for a little
lovely.
while. And we're just watching the tide change and go out, and it's really roaring through there now.
There's an art centre too, UBIR, I don't know how to pronounce
so it's
it.
rock art and stuff up there as well, I think.
Yeah.
That's all closed, we can't get up that far.
So we're going to try maybe have a fish at
Magella Creek on the way out. That's the flooded area that we went through coming here. Apparently you can actually fish in there as well. So it looks a bit dodgy, crocky, but we might catch a croc. Hey, you can't catch a barra, catch a croc. Here we go. They reckon you dangle your toes and you get them.
And apparently we've been calling it Cahills, and some of the locals call it Cahills.
Who would... What would the
know.
locals fucking know? It's Cahills Crossing, because that's what I've always called it. And that ain't changing right now.
I
So
have no idea.
yeah, Cahills Crossing. And it's pretty cool. It's actually been a bit of a dream for us to be here,
Yeah,
really.
it has.
And it seems so far away, looking at this on the map when we were in Brisbane, going, oh, that'd be cool. I'd love to see that when we're ever up there. And oh my God,
Yeah.
now we're here. We're like in the middle of freaking nowhere with thousands of crocodiles. What
And we
more?
can't see
What
one.
more could you want? You can't see one. Yeah, which is the scarier bit. What more could you want? You know?
But apparently where you were fishing, there was a 5-metre one, and
Yeah, I was fishing off the rocks just down here. Yeah, just there. And the ranger told us there's a great big 5.8 metre or 5 metre
Yeah.
croc. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see
and
it.
he just sits there waiting for his takeaway. So if you catch a barra and you're bringing it up, apparently
He grabs it.
Yeah, he grabs it. So you've got to try and bring it round to the side and then
So
bring it in.
obviously a hungry day for him today. That croc. But anyway, it's a great place. We're watching some
Country folk.
country folk, natives. Now, what's the word you use? Indigenous.
Indigenous
Oh, who
people.
knows what the right damn word is to
A
use?
family
You know.
across
I
the
was,
road.
I was watching a story the other day, and they don't like being called indigenous, apparently as well. So
okay,
anyway,
sorry.
they are what they are,
Country
and some locals, and they're fishing from across there with hand lines and just throwing them in and
Catching barra.
catch you bloody barra. What the hell? So they obviously know all the
I'm just-
tricks,
I'm just
but
like-
that said, they're allowed to use triple hooks. They're allowed to use live bait. They were using a net.
And
And they're also
yeah.
pulling in undersized barra and keeping them. So we're not allowed to do that.
No.
So that's why our
We're-
haul
hey,
so
hey,
far is 0.
We're not even catching undersized barra.
No,
Okay?
but we were at Shady Camp, and if you glue them all together,
It would have made
Dagot,
a full
that would have made a big barra.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have made a real big barra, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
With the tail bits and everything included. But yeah, so that's where we are. Didn't see any crocs. We had a good look. We did notice that an Aboriginal community across the river were in there swimming and fishing or whatever they were doing. Still no crocs, and we did a count.
We were at
Same
high
number of kids at
tide.
the end of it, right?
Just so you know, we were at high tide, so it's actually really hard to see them as well.
Yeah.
Because we saw some footage on the Kakadu site.
Oh, just recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Of a lot of crocs, but
And that was at low
that
tide,
could have been
so-
any time though, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not that reliable, Facebook.
really.
That's true.
It's right up there with CNN, I think, or Trump. So we did that, and that was fantastic. Cahills. We had a bit of a fish out there. No fish. I decided to leave the fish for other people. They've built this beautiful lookout, what do you call it? Like a lookout viewing deck.
Yeah.
Of the actual crossing area. So I'd imagine when there's crossing there, it'd be a cool place, and you can fish from it. Okay, but
we met Russ. Was it Russ or Ross?
Ross.
Ross.
Ross the ranger.
Who's the ranger?
Ranger
there.
Ross.
And he's Ross Brown. He is, and he was that was his name. Sorry, not it was very wrong. That was his name. And
he did have a good tan though.
Yeah. Anyway, lovely guy, full of loads of information, and it was really lovely because he told you that there was a 5 metre crop below him.
Right where I was fishing,
where
yeah.
he was fishing.
Where I was standing.
So, and he said if you catch a barra, then to bring it round the sideway, don't bring it because the crop will come up and grab it.
Yeah.
So,
and apparently, yeah, the croc does the same thing if you put your leg in the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll grab it as well.
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, not a lot of fish in there.
Yeah.
But that was a great trip, and that was a really good day out, wasn't it?
The mountains were spectacular.
Yeah. So we've got some there's some video here. It's a little drone footage of some of the mountains and some of the stuff coming back. So that was pretty cool. Adventures. What else has been going on?
Oh, well, we both have jobs now.
We've decided to give Darwin a go for a few months, 6 months, a year, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes.
We're now employed.
And we've got jobs.
We're not bums.
Yeah. So we thought we'd stay up here, get an apartment, and do some, and sort of work during the week. You know, you've got to keep cash coming in. We're not particularly wealthy people. And do work during the week and be tourists for the weekends, because then we get to sit through the wet and the dry season and the build up, and we'll get the whole thing going on, because it's quite a seasonal thing up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The indigenous people have something like 6 or 8 seasons in a year or something, so it's quite cool to see all that. And we got some grandbabies due, so we're gonna go back. Ellie's gonna go back in May, June.
May.
Oh, we're working it all out.
End of May, yeah.
I got some birthdays and a wedding, and we got a wedding to go back to as well.
We do.
Carl and Claire.
Yeah.
I hope they're still watching. I haven't just.
Mum
There'll be
and
a
Dad's,
test colour.
my mum and dad's steer.
Yeah, got that as well. They've been married for like 100 years.
Yeah.
So we got that. This is a whole other thing. So we're just going to duck back and forth and stay up here and pick up. We've been looking for apartments. No real luck yet. We haven't really got too serious about it, but but every time we turn up, there's 50 other people.
Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable.
Everyone's looking for an apartment.
But we're both working in town, both working for NT government, and which is great. And so we can have lunches together. Yeah,
it's nice. We actually only work about 100 metres apart or something, so that's pretty cool. We catch up at lunch and
very old school. You get an hour for lunch.
yeah. But it's nice. It's nice. We're enjoying Darwin so much that we've decided to just stick around up here and do what we were going to do originally, just go back to see the grandkids and all that. So we won't be doing a lot more videos. We might do some. We'll do some stuff and might have enough material to put an episode together in a month or two. We'll see how we go. But that's our trip to Darwin so far. We do hope to do the Gill River Road and the West Coast and all that in the future.
Yeah.
But I want to say to all those people that have hung on and watched all the pain and shit through all of our episodes, like the car breaking down, me whinging about it, and all the stuff that we've done. You know, I hope you've had a few laughs and it's been a good time. And we just appreciated having you along, you know. Subscribe so that you see the other stuff that we keep doing, because this is not the end of it.
No,
this is just like a little break.
Still lots of adventures to do.
Yeah. So we really appreciate that. And that's what's my name? Daz and Ali signing off. We've had a great time, haven't we?
Yeah.